Service. All right, what's up? It's Lip Service. I'm Angela Yee.
I'm Stephanie Santiago.
I'm Gigi McGuire. It's the ladies, and we have two special guests with us. Saniy'yah, and you know her from Basketball Wives.
Yes.
And we got TK Kirkland, and you know him just from everywhere.
A little bit of something.
Comedian extraordinaire.
Glad to be here.
Now, you and Saniy'yah have met before.
I that's what I heard. I was being a gentleman. She put it out there. So how did we meet?
I was actually in LA filming, flying from LAX to Philadelphia. You were doing a show in Philly?
Probably how long ago?
A couple months ago.
Okay.
You was trying to Mac.
And what did I say? I would have remembered you, baby.
I'll be looking fucked up in the airport.
Okay, and I still try to holler at you.
I have my wig on or nothing, so yeah, you were.
And when I was macking, what did I say? I'm curious on what I said.
I can't remember, but it was like, you going to Philly, and we're clearly at the same gate.
Right.
He was like, I got a show. It's like you was just.
Now let me, and I'm glad a young lady put that there. Let me explain to women what you got to understand. You got to really know if a nigga really trying to holler or he's being a gentleman. It's because it's two different things. And the reason why I say that, I tell my daughters that. My daughters, when we hang out, they only 14, 15. But I hear them talking. Oh, he's looking at me. I said, if a motherfucker ain't say nothing to you or really pursue that he was trying to get you, he was just looking. So my point is, you are a beautiful woman. I wasn't trying to mack you.
Okay. Did he ask for your number or anything?
Even if I asked for your number, I probably was going to try to put you on the guest list or something for the show.
You did. You said that.
Yep, that's what I did.
Okay.
So I wasn't trying to holler.
You want to have a beautiful women
let me explain to you the kind of man I am. I'm much older than a lot of people. I come from an era where you have to be, I believe in being an extreme gentleman. You can't even say hello to women no more and be a gentleman without people thinking the wrong thing. So I wind up staying quiet because it's perceived to be something totally different. You understand what I'm saying?
Now, what if you put hearts under her Instagram page or something like that? Is that?
You know what? I think I might do that, but I think I do it because you're going to laugh. I like the colorness on the shit when I hit send. You know, it's like it doesn't really like.
TK is definitely an emoji person. If you text him, he's definitely in every text back.
Right,
Really? Some sort of.
It's
emoji.
gonna be some type of emoji, and that's something that I started doing because when you don't text me back with an emoji, I don't feel the fucking connection.
Yeah.
I find it rude. Like, where the fuck is my emoji?
Because sometimes guys and emojis are a weird thing. Like,
That's true.
Emojis.
You like when men use
I like-
emojis?
But
I
here's the
use
thing.
them
I
too.
come from an
I use them a
era.
lot.
I come from a street era to see niggas taking
Street dudes
pictures
using emojis.
and being outside with a group of niggas holding the camera up, posing with, and making sure that the angle is right. To this day is the most funniest thing in the world. I laugh. I don't tell the guys nothing to make them feel uncomfortable, but it's the funniest thing in the world to see.
Come on, son, let's do a selfie. yo.
Exactly.
Hey.
You know, like, no, let me get this
Hold
side.
on,
There's
get my
oh,
good
this shit
light,
is
the light
hilarious.
better over
Right.
here.
And to see that change, because I used to talk about Twitter and Instagram where people will post where they're going to be. And I was like, yo, street niggas about to start kidnapping motherfuckers because no one told where they were
That's how
going to
people's
be.
houses get broken into.
To this day. And see, and we came from an era also, you couldn't say where you was going with your parents. You lived with your parents and you told somebody that you was going to Disneyland or going out of town, you wouldn't go. Your parents said, we ain't going no motherfucker where now.
Disneyland.
Yeah, because you out there telling people where you going. It was just forbidden.
My parents
Yeah.
just went on a cruise recently, right? They're back now.
Right.
But my dad was like, Angela, don't tell anyone.
That's
Dad,
right.
you think I'm going to go on the radio and tell the world that you and my mom went on a cruise?
I love
Why
him
would
already.
I do that?
I love him already.
That's crazy.
And that's true.
All right, so we
I love
always...
Angela's parents. Shout out to them.
She's sweet. I already know her parents are good.
Her parents are
Yep,
amazing.
I could tell.
Now, we usually start with the tip of the day. So since Saniy'yah and TK had that interaction in the airport,
Yes.
today's tip of the day is, how do you mac to try to get the attention of a young lady or a young man? Because women are aggressive now, too. And
That's
we
true. That's
go
true.
for it also. What are some things that you can do to mac on somebody in the airport?
That
works?
is really interesting.
I'll let you take it.
Because TK, you're just being a
I got
gentleman,
my
but what's
answer.
But
I
he,
know
but
it's
it's
my
funny because
answer.
he was really polite.
Yeah.
So
See, I'm
with
glad
him
she said
saying
that.
I
Right.
really don't know how to take it now because it could have been
Right, I'm just
it
a
could have
polite
been
guy.
him promoting
Damn,
what he's
baby.
doing. And
Yeah, I'm
it was
real
just like,
polite.
But the funniest part was like, you going to Philadelphia and we're clearly in the same gate.
Right, but
you could have had a layover.
yeah, you could have a layover. You
Okay.
could.
It was like the last
The
flight.
thing about a man, but the thing about a man is that you can't assume.
Yeah.
You have to actually put the question out there so that you don't look crazy. Because you go like, "Are you going to Philly?" No, I'm on a layover and I'm going somewhere else. Now you look like a damn fool. Or you could have been waiting for somebody. Because it's been times I've met a woman and she's attractive. I'm just holding a conversation. And then all of a sudden some big dude coming out of nowhere. And I'm like, hey, what's going on?
I'm a comedian.
She was just telling me about you. No, women tell me like I'm here with my boyfriend, but I still hold a conversation.
Right.
Because I'm not trying to holler. I'm just a gentleman. I enjoy people.
But the thing with all the ladies in this room, I'll say, is that everybody here is very attractive. And
Everybody's
I'm sure
attractive.
that they're used to guys. When a guy just comes up and starts making conversation with you, you're like, oh, here it goes. Because it is.
That's true. That is true. And I feel sorry for some of these ladies.
Do you go up to women that aren't attractive and start conversations?
Everybody. I'm polite to everybody. I really am. And I'm like that, but it's a gift and a curse too, because even the ones that's really not attractive as well assume that you trying to holler, and then you like 10 years later, like, oh, you try to holler, like, bitch, I saw you and I just said hello. What are you talking about? It wasn't even like that. You know when I'm trying to pursue you because I do it strategically.
So how?
All right, so tell us.
See, strategically is you get a woman's number and you talk to them on the phone as many times as possible to find out if you really like a person. Okay. See, the problem, and I've been trying to on my show, and I try to teach young men, stop trying to get into a woman's pants in the first 24 hours, because this is how everybody gets damaged immediately, because you're chasing the coochie. The woman is attractive, but then once you hook up and you find out the person might live in a bad area, he don't really have any money, the girl is bringing a lot of drama to the table, and once you figure it out, it's like, oh man, what the fuck was I thinking? But if you take your time, I call it get to know who you're fucking.
Okay.
Will it take 30 days or 60 days? Get to know who you're fucking. It's like people out here walking around with babies that never knew the man that they kicked it
Well,
with.
you know what? They're saying that Kylie Jenner actually got pregnant a month after she started dating Travis Scott. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Because she's far, right?
Yeah, she's like 5 months pregnant.
So somebody else's baby.
No.
It's his.
No, they're
It just
saying
happened
they
too
were
early.
only together for
Oh, they
about
did it
a
the first
month.
night? Yeah, he fucked the hell out of her. Yeah, he nutted her. And this is what I'm saying. Even though he has a few dollars, ladies, I swear, I'm on you guys' side out here in the world. I try to protect women as much as possible because I want men to have their lives together before they even say hello to y'all. Like, you got to have your life together, at least a decent job, a great education, and some accomplishments. Did you get a degree? Are you going to school? So that way you don't damage these women's lives, because you ladies are fragile. And once a man either hurts you or cheats on you, whatever, some of y'all are fucked up for life. And then you meet a nice guy. Now, instead of him being a good person, he got to be a psychological therapist. He got to be a motivational speaker. He got to make sure you get up early
You
in the
think
morning.
you guys are fucked up from past relationships?
Some, not all.
I'm just asking the women in here. Do you think you guys are fucked up?
I learned from every relationship I've ever been
I've
in.
absolutely learned the lesson from every relationship
Yes,
I've
every.
been in.
But do you feel like you're kind of like fucked up for future relationships in some ways?
I wouldn't say fucked up, but I can say that I side-eye a lot of shit that niggas do because of the experiences that I had. And I do believe that there is a high number of men who cheat just because they can.
And guys
like, not
just
to say that
lie.
all men cheat, but I think that
mostly all
men
of them cheat. And they should stay single until they have their lives together. That way you can fuck whoever you want, right? And then when you get ready to settle down with one of you beautiful ladies, you have something to offer and you have something to contribute. And that's what I want men to do.
Steph, you think you're fucked up from past relationships?
I feel like it's impossible to break my spirit, you know? Like,
That's
I feel
good.
like the issues that I've had from my past relationships, I don't ever bring them into my new ones. I feel like I give everybody a fair chance, and I'm not gonna say that's smart because I go through the same heartbreaks over and over again.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I'm even heartbreak after heartbreak after heartbreak, I still will love forever.
That's a beautiful
I'm
thing.
not gonna stop loving.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna stop trusting. You know, I feel like everybody deserves their fair chance.
So what do you think
know?
that you're doing that's wrong?
I don't think I'm doing anything wrong. I'm actually really happy.
No. So what do you
said the
think?
same thing.
What do you think the men are doing that's wrong that meet you? Because I'm looking at you.
You mean why I keep getting my heart broken?
Yes,
That's
ma'am.
what you mean.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I just feel like, like I said, I give everybody a fair chance. So, that leaves you very open and vulnerable to getting your heart broken.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I feel like my kind of heart, I expect the person that I'm with to have the same heart that I have,
Yes.
and that's a mistake.
And-
you know what I mean?
and I'm looking
but
at
I'm not gonna lie. I keep doing it over and over
Right.
again.
And that's what I'm trying to say.
I
The
don't know if I'm gonna
mistake.
stop.
But you know what's interesting? No matter Oprah Winfrey, no matter how poor, no matter how rich, even with men, everybody gets hurt.
Right.
Everybody has that problem. And I've studied people my whole life, from the Magic Johnson to Luke. Now, me and Luke used to roll together.
Uncle
Luke is one of my dearest friends. I'm going to tell you a
Luke
story.
was up here on lip service before.
Yeah.
Uncle
God,
Luke was chasing his fiance down the street like that bitch stole something from him. And when I saw that, he was just a real dude to me, because some people I thought just had such discipline and strength that a woman can get you out of character and just take you to a whole nother lane. And when I saw that with him, to me, anything
It's
can
possible,
happen.
right.
Anything is possible.
Anything.
I
Is
think
possible.
especially like bringing that up with somebody like him that's known for just sleeping with anybody
Right.
he wants, and
Right.
for that one person to have you.
And
And
I
your
think
feelings
every
like that
man,
is deep.
every man has that woman that can do that to them. You know, it depends on how you react afterwards. You have to use it as a lesson. Like, I got caught up in a situation after I had a tragedy in my family. My mom, my brothers all died. So I met this young lady who had my daughter, but it was the worst relationship of my damn life. So for 5 years, I dealt with it because I was really at the weakest moment of my life. But the greatest thing about it, anytime I meet a woman that reminds me of her, I don't run. I heel away. I get the fuck out the way. And that's what lessons are for. See the thing about, like you was talking about, when you meet guys, whoever reminds you of that last guy, that's the person you stay away from.
Right.
You don't go down that path.
You tend to go
no
for
more.
the opposite person when you get out of a really bad relationship with somebody. You like, I want someone completely different.
Right.
Than the
I
last
feel like
person.
I attract the same type of men.
Is it that's what
I
you like?
concur
though?
with that. I'm the same.
I don't have like my certain type of like dream guy. I just like who I like, but I always seem to attract like this
What
certain
type of man is that?
Well, it's one of two, either like athlete, rapper situation, or like a street guy.
Right. So you don't get an attorney, you don't get a doctor.
Never.
Never. So that means your
I
environment.
had one guy that was he was into like tech, whatever.
Right.
But
Because those are
that was
guys y'all
different.
should be messing with, because they truly appreciate you.
I like nerds.
Yeah, you gotta like a
do?
nerd. I'm trying to.
they at,
Yeah,
though?
you gotta be a
like
nerd.
nerds.
You
Where
gotta
do you
go
find
get
the
it.
right
I'm a
person?
nerd. And it's not like that's just what I choose. That's who approaches me.
Right.
I don't get
And
approached
I know,
by like
I'm
other
sure
guys.
a lot of those guys know you from Basketball Wives now too.
But
Well,
nobody comes
Yeah,
like tries to
and I
talk
never
to
knew who
me.
she was. I don't watch TV. I just thought she was just an attractive
You were
person.
very explosive on there when you came on. Let me tell you something.
I was so looking forward to seeing Saniy'yah.
Oh,
on
God,
Basketball.
I know G-
When
G
I found
knows
out that
me.
she was on it, I was like, yes.
When I tell you she was spilling it all, I was like, is she gonna name names? But contractually, are you not allowed to do that?
It's not with the contract. It's just more of a respect thing because the person that I was dealing with is married.
Okay.
So
All right.
I wouldn't want to speak on because it was so long ago. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I wouldn't want to bring that back.
And was
up.
you a kept woman? Did he take care of you?
I'm always going to be taken care of.
See,
but
that's
I have my own as well.
Right, which is good.
But I was young, like on the show, it seemed like it was something current, which it was years ago.
Did his wife know?
I don't know, but that wasn't his wife.
At the time.
Yeah,
It's his wife
I
now,
never
though.
dated him.
It was
while
right
he was
before. It was
married.
before he
Okay.
got married.
Yeah,
Okay.
The night before.
2 days.
2 days before.
2 days ago. Okay, so he had to get it in one more time.
I mean, that's fine,
I
but
did
that's
it too
how I
with your
found
ass.
out about it. I found out about it.
Oh, you
watching
didn't find
TV. I
out
didn't
till?
know.
Oh, that's hilarious.
That is crazy.
Yeah, I didn't know.
So he kept it from you. I kind of like men who keep things top secret
Who
and
protect
don't
you
want
from
to
the
hurt.
fact that they're about to get married?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then you're sitting there like.
But y'all wasn't in a serious relationship.
I mean, I was young, so for me, it was
Y'all
like,
was just fucking, babe. Just like you
Yeah,
thought I was
no,
trying to
no,
holler at you
I
there
said
for it.
that.
I'm
Yeah,
telling
I
you,
know
y'all
that.
was just fucking.
I know that's
Yeah.
what it was.
And he had
but on
something
the
he was
show,
doing
it
other
looks like
thing.
I glorified it, but I was
Oh, okay.
young and impressionable and in love with this person and found out they
And
were
it's
getting
good.
married from
I think,
TV.
I think all that is good signs. You know, I like everything that you're going through. It's beautiful.
Yeah,
Alright,
it
so
was
we didn't-
fine. Like, no disrespect. He's a
Right.
great guy, but it's just like people want to talk about it, and I don't mind sharing to a certain extent. But to respect the marriage, I don't really like to.
I like
Did
to
you
bring
remain
that
friends
back
with
up.
him after that?
For a little while, but no.
And if he called you tomorrow, would you fuck him?
No, I wouldn't.
Okay, you
He's tried since then, but no.
Okay, yeah, I'd have tried too. I'm just curious.
All right, so we didn't get to how you guys mac in the airport. What are some things that you can do to attract somebody's attention? Just some tips, and what would work on you?
I have something that would work on me. I'm not saying it would be something to get me to date you at the airport, but if you are an employee at the airport, there's a big chance if you want to be friends, we can be friends.
If you work at
a lot
the
of
airport,
privileges
so
with
you're
that.
looking for
That's
benefits.
what I'm saying.
You're looking for benefits.
No, but I can give him benefits too.
It was
He
a
could come to
companion
my
pass.
hosting. I could introduce him to Angela Yee. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
One
explain
hand
to me-
washes the
so
other.
explain to me what you mean if you're at the airport. I'm curious.
If you are an airport employee, you can get me cheap flights.
Not
and
airport employee, airline.
Airline,
Yeah, so that's
See,
what
I
I'm
don't.
saying.
Because they can work at
TSA
Popeyes at
no-
the airport, but you don't want that.
But we know
Nah,
what
but
she
even
mean,
the
though. We know
people
what
that
she
work
mean.
at Popeyes in the airport get deals on flights.
But-
They do?
Everybody.
But see,
every single person who works in the airport gets deals.
but can I share something with you?
Yeah, I know
the
that.
maintenance people
Yes.
who clean the garbage, they get deals.
But see,
Whatever
and-
airline they're working
And
for.
this is how she gets her feelings hurt because her mindset is wrong. So
Why?
I'm gonna put you up again. You can get your
no,
own
but
damn.
listen to me. I'll tell you this: if you to approaching me at the airport to date me is never a good time.
It's never a good
because
time.
I'm rushing.
Yes.
I probably don't have my hair brushed.
Right.
Yeah, was gonna
I
say
got
all
on
of that.
sunglasses.
I'm
I can't even
a-
see
Right.
you.
But do you know that's when you ladies look the best?
I just took off my shoes, which has me frustrated.
That's when y'all look the best.
So it's like it's the worst time.
It's
To the man,
That's
it's
when I
the-
get
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. That's when I get the most attention.
Am I right?
When
That's
I'm
what I'm trying to say.
looking fucked
Men see potential.
Right.
And, and that's what it is. But what I was going to tell you, if you book your tickets 21 days in advance, you can, you
The
can
life
get
we
cheap
live, we
tickets.
can't plan that far ahead.
Hell
Let me
no.
say, I fly
No,
almost every other day. I'm
exactly.
I
gonna put
I
y'all-
wasted
agree
so
with
much
that.
money
Listen to me.
pre-booking a flight,
I'm
and it's
gonna
just like
put-
I'm not even in the
Never.
city I'm supposed to leave
I'm going to
from.
put
Yeah, 'cause
y'all
you
up
don't know
on
where you are
game.
before.
Yeah,
Listen
so
to
I
me.
have to-
I'm going to put y'all up on game. Here's the thing. When you book a ticket, you make sure you book it 21 days in advance, whether it's on American or Delta. Now,
Okay.
this is just the lip service fans and us fans. Now, if you're an American, you need to change your ticket at the last minute. You can act like you work in the service and call 800 number and say, listen, I got papers. I have to change my flight. What can you do? They're going to charge you. They won't charge you the $200 wait fee. They're going to charge you the tax. They're going to ask you for a person's name. You could just make up a person's name to say and give a fake number. You give your credit card, boom, you on the next flight, your ass is out of here. I've been doing it over 20 years.
Well, now
That's
they know.
lit.
so
I've
that's
never heard of that
military.
before.
No, it's not gonna. You never know who it is because you get.
Right.
If they call, you still can prove it, but they never call. I've been doing this 100 years, so I know.
Now, I
And the best airline to fly is Southwest anyway.
I always fly on Delta, and I'm a platinum member.
Yes, you are.
And so
Shout
they don't
out to
charge,
Delta.
They don't charge me the change fee, and that's
No,
really,
right.
It's really important to sign up for those programs.
That's so
Hell
true.
yeah.
Even with your
No.
Avis rent a car, your rent a car,
I have
all
all
that.
the programs.
I like that.
I get all
That's
my
my girl.
miles. I get all my upgrades.
That's
I do
right.
not play. I'm so cheap,
Me too.
No, you're smart.
but yeah.
Yeah, you're smart,
I
babe.
spend money on bullshit, but
Yeah, you're smart.
all right. Now, since we're talking about money, is it easier to forgive somebody who's rich when they cheat? Now, the reason we're talking about this is everybody, of course, has been following the whole Kevin Hart story, and he cheated allegedly. And everybody's like, his wife isn't going anywhere anyway. She's pregnant.
Right.
He's worth hundreds of millions of dollars. If you were her, what would you do?
Well, if I was her, I'm married, right?
Yep.
Well, here's the thing. Like, I feel like whether a man is rich or poor, cheating is just one problem in a relationship. You know what I mean? If you guys are a family and a unit, you can work on it, whether it takes counseling
nice.
or whatever. You know what I mean?
nice.
So I don't think we're talking about Kevin Hart, right?
Yeah.
I don't think I don't think it would have been a good idea. I didn't think even for a second that she would leave him,
Yeah.
but even if she did, I don't think that would be a good idea. It's your husband. You mean to tell me one bitch, you call him with a bitch, and that's gonna make you break up with him
I
forever?
love her. She's awesome.
You could work on that. Maybe you're gonna have to set stronger rules.
I don't believe in
pay
I
a
don't believe
little
in
more
marriage counselor, though.
attention. You know what I mean? Maybe you gotta pay a little more attention. See what's the problem. Try to fix it.
Although being
Give this
pregnant,
girl
that's a
a
kind
warm.
of difficult time to have
Exactly. You're pregnant. You
to
want to get a
him.
divorce? No, not to cater. No, obviously she shouldn't have to cater to him. It's time for him to do something.
totally agree.
You know what I mean? Remember when Kobe
The
Bryant?
purple
Right.
diamond.
Remember the purple
When he
diamond?
ate it.
Like you know, it's time for a
Penetrated
purple
the white
diamond.
woman.
Even though not,
Right.
I'm not saying.
I'm sorry to
In Denver.
interrupt. Huh?
I'm not.
When he bent her
Let me
over,
not finish it. Go ahead, Dot. I'm sorry.
I'm not saying that you know, doing something for her and, you know, maybe buying her something nice or whatever he's gonna do to make it better. I'm wearing the radio so you guys can't see what I'm doing with my hands, but
quote unquote better.
right? You know, I'm not saying that that's okay, but I'm just saying there's bigger things than a man cheating on you for you to just give up your whole union.
Awesome person.
You got married.
I mean, what do you
mean?
say, Saniy'yah?
See, I look at things.
But if
a
you
little
just
different.
dating and you know you caught your man, you caught a nigga fucking with some whack ass bitch from the club or something, you know, keep it moving whether he has money or not.
Okay, I respect
like
that.
the way I view relationships is a bit different because you have some people that don't see cheating as like the end of the world. My thing is more so respect and don't ever try to embarrass me, let somebody feel like they got one up on me. You know what I'm saying? Like I like to have fun, so I would be more upset if he didn't bring her to me instead of like going behind my back and doing.
When you say bring her to you, what do
whatever.
you mean?
I mean, we
Threesome.
could have had some fun, or you know what I'm saying. Like
Okay.
if you having an issue or
She
whatever,
want to fuck her too.
Yeah, see, I see that. Like, I'm totally against all that.
not necessarily that, but it's more so just like because all right, I've been in relationships with someone for quite a while, and I'm just like, oh my god, he cheated on me, like and like ended several relationships over that, and it was like we had way bigger. You know what I'm saying? The relationship was bigger than just that.
Right.
And you know
And
what
you
I'm
still
saying?
do
So it's-
threesomes?
No, that's not nothing that I just do, but
Look,
I'm
if
just
you was
saying
in a
like,
man-
if I'm in a relationship with my man,
And he wants you to do that?
yeah, I would.
You would do it?
Yes,
Okay, I
would.
respect that. I don't want no confusion in my bedroom.
Why?
I've done all that when I was a youngster, and I think that your bed is sacred. Like when people come into your house, you got to be patted down. You got to
I mean,
be
it wouldn't be in
screamed
my house, it's a
because you're
hotel.
home. Yeah, but I'm saying to be even in my energy, in my space, and I'm older. I'm a lot older than a lot of y'all. So when you get to be my age,
He's
old are you?
57.
I'm 57 years
Okay.
old. So when I see the world different, your energy.
You've been through there.
I've been through all that, and to have someone in your bed, like guys who they don't know the consequences of shit like this, right? Now
Yeah.
she's an attractive woman. You bring another woman home, and you think your girl gonna cheat with a nigga, and these two
I've
motherfuckers
seen
on
that
took up.
happen.
They on hooked
I've
up.
seen
and
a woman
kicking
leave
it.
her man for the girl they brought
That's
in.
my
I've
point.
seen that happen.
Now,
I've seen that
how,
happen too.
how
and
you
I've
gonna be
seen
upset?
the woman you brought in take your whole life.
Exactly.
I've seen the whole thing.
Yeah, I've
so
seen
That's
that
my
too.
point.
What
Take
about
your
me?
life.
Exactly.
Still,
Sad.
you look up and you on the outside looking in.
Gone.
You're not even his woman anymore.
Then a woman can have that same situation, and the guy starts seeing the other girl.
woman. Yeah, that's definitely
But
happening.
see, when I say this, it's not like that's what I do now in my relationship. I'm just saying it's something that I would consider,
Right.
Because that's
Instead of
all,
you
I
going off
always,
and doing it without
yeah,
me,
you know,
if it's
I
something
just
you
want to be in
wanna
a
do.
relationship where
Are you
we're
over
honest.
30?
I'm actually be 40 in December. I'm
Okay,
39.
yeah, it's time to get that up though. And-
But that's not. See,
and
you're
give
missing what I'm
yourself to
saying. That's
God.
not nothing
No, I'm
that
messing
I
with
do.
you.
It's I'm open to it.
Yeah, but give yourself to God and keep that pussy for
Well,
you.
I want
and
to hear
your
what
dude.
Gigi has to say.
I've been quiet, right?
Yeah, she has been.
She listening.
What's up,
I
baby?
mean, you know, I'm just letting it all flow around.
Yeah, because you know, I there's no way I
Now,
could
if you
date
were, so if you were in that situation, would you stay pregnant?
She pregnant, you know.
Where's she gonna go though?
She ain't going nowhere.
Like, where would-
If I was pregnant, I wouldn't go nowhere either. So
That's the problem. Is that I think guys
But that's
do that
sad.
sometimes.
And they're
You're not
married.
gonna go nowhere.
No,
See,
they're
I
married. It is
Because
very
it's like
different.
she leaves. Okay, God forbid. Okay, she leaves with this newborn baby, takes his money or whatever, and go date somebody else, and go what? You're taking care of this person, or it could be somebody on the same level. You're gonna go through the same shit.
Here's the thing I think for you ladies. I don't like men to marry y'all and then they still cheat. They lock you down and shut your shit down and they still get to do what they want to do. I'm totally against that.
and men of status think that that's okay.
Yeah,
No,
and
that's what they
Because
do.
you're
Yeah,
taking
I ain't
care
got
of-
time
People
for
are
that.
like, well, what did you expect?
Right, I ain't got time
It's like
for that.
expected for them.
Because I ain't trying to explain myself. I'm gonna be a good husband. If you're in a relationship, I'm gonna be a good man. Because one thing I don't want to do, where were you? I ain't got time for them FBI questions.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do the right thing out the gate, and that's just me. I guess because all the things I've gone through, and I understand women. I know that the damage that's out here in the world. I see women out here struggling. I see women who are beautiful like you ladies, and in the next 15, 20 years, you're in a shelter because no one motivated
Good
you.
Lord.
No, there's some real
extreme.
shit.
That is
You know,
extreme.
no one took the time to elevate a woman to make her better. See, most men get with women and they fuck them and destroy them instead of fuck them and teach them. Hey, baby, get your credit good. Let's start a business. I want you to understand how to make your money. And then if I'm gone, I'm gone. But at least I know that you're straight.
Now, let me ask you this. Do you think it's a good idea to go into business with somebody that you're dating?
I don't think
Because
No.
I don't
I've
think
seen
so.
some
Dating,
no.
probably
I
not.
was telling
but
one
marry,
yes, go ahead.
Yeah, I think if you're dating, then maybe you shouldn't. But if you are in a marriage union, then it's
Yes,
probably
ma'am.
okay.
yeah.
I agree
I
with you.
agree with that,
I
yeah.
do. I do.
Okay, but somebody you're dating has a great idea, or say you have a great idea, and he's like, "Okay, I'll fund this for you, but let's, get it going."
I
It
feel
usually
like that
doesn't work.
all of the details need to be like, contracted. There
Right.
should
Most
be like some
people
don't
paperwork
do the contract.
on. Yeah, it should
just
be
go
a
off
verbal
emotion.
agreement.
Because it's hard to
It
ask.
should. Yeah, but I
somebody
mean,
you
business
love.
is business, baby. We just
Yeah.
gotta handle this business.
Like, what if he was like, "Yo, let's buy this building together"?
I mean, something like that is different because a building, it can be
Pay for
sold
itself. Yep.
and you'll get your money equally.
Right.
Like something like a business where
Right.
you got to pay attention to funds going in and out. That's a little different.
And then most people, when they do
Properties,
get
I
in the
think, is
business,
fine.
yeah. And most people, when they do get in the business, no one never ran that type of business before. So 9 times out of 10, it's gonna
nobody
they're
know
gonna
what they're doing.
lose.
yeah.
Everybody gonna lose. Oh, it's crazy.
You know what I wanted to touch on when you were speaking, like you said, you're older. So you come from an era where women are pretty much kept and taken care of.
That's true.
Like everyone here is their own bosses.
Which is
And
excellent.
it's like in this day and age, it's like the women are doing actually better than the men.
And that's sad to me, and that's what my show is about. Because these guys, like one guy on my show, he admitted, he said, I was going to get cash advances from my job to pretend to be something that I wasn't. Wound up getting the girl pregnant, had the girl move out of her house to moving with him, his mother, and the dad. And he said, T, I need your help. I'm like, why? He said, because she calling me I'm not a man. I let him finish. And once he was done, I said, you're not a man. What the fuck was you doing? See, and I'm tired of guys putting their dick in you ladies and don't have their lives together. So I gave him advice on how to move. He got 2 baby mamas. This is what I told him. I said, be thankful that your 2 baby mamas met somebody that's going to help raise your children.
Wow.
They like 1 and 2 years old. So the next 7 years, go to school, get a great education, get a better job. You only be 30 years old. You're 23 years old. I said, you'll be 30 years old and your life will be better. You'll have money. You have your life together. And then you can move forward with your children and take them places. I said, but stop. And to all the men listening, to even the men listening now, stop lying to get pussy. They lie the fuck.
I feel like
And that's
I feel like
insane.
people get their shit together way later in life than they used to. Also.
Yeah.
And that's true, and it should be earlier. I want men to focus on at a young age stacking. Keep your mind on the bag. Take care of yourself so that you want to be qualified. I call it you want to be qualified to be in a relationship. Just like you want a nice car. You can't get a certain car unless you're qualified.
Yeah.
You want a nice house, you can't get a car unless you're qualified. Same with a female.
Or if you
You
have
always
money,
making money from
or
a
if you
young
have
age?
money.
I've been making money my whole life since I was probably 9. Like I'm one of them kids who just always I don't know what it
You
is.
can get
I'm
any
just
car
always
you
making
want.
money.
Your
Candy at recess.
payment is just gonna be crazy.
Yeah, like it's
you know what I'm
and
saying.
in this day and age, it's so
can get anything
with the
you
internet.
want.
Everybody is just faking.
Yeah.
So it's
Some
hard
could be
to have
faking,
a
and
younger person. Be,
I'm such a real person that when I do, I don't know who to believe. I just post my shit and keep it moving. And with whatever you're doing with your life, you're doing with your life. Because, like I said, I'm trying to get all my minutes out of life. It could be my last day. You
Yeah.
understand what I'm saying? So
God
I'm really
bless.
trying to enjoy my shit. So when I see people, I just want men, not the women, because I think y'all got your stuff together.
Yeah.
These men is driving me crazy with the way they think. I had a guy hit me on my show that asked me how to speak to a woman, to how to get sex, how to get head. And I'm reading this shit. I'm like, you gotta be fucking
why
kidding
aren't
me.
you worried about other things?
yeah.
I can't believe that a
He's
man will even
horny.
ask another man
How do you not?
to do.
How do you not know that? But
That's
he's
my
horny. That's
point.
why he's asking, because clearly he's having a problem getting those
He's
things.
having, right, exactly.
Well, you know what? I actually had an email. Somebody emailed me and I pulled it up
Uh-huh.
because I was going to ask you guys this question. But he said he's 23 and he's had a problem. He's never had sex.
Jesus Christ.
And he keeps on
Where's
trying.
he from?
But he can't. I don't know where he's from, but he's saying, how can he get a woman? He just can't seem to do it. He's got
can-
problems
he
communicating.
can pay for one.
Because
That's
it
what they
doesn't
say,
come natural.
communication.
To do is go on Backpage, get
so
And he can pay for
$50.
He need to go to a strip club and go in the champagne
So
room
basically, he should buy
and
some
ask
pussy
the girl.
first.
Yeah.
And
Just
that's what
so
they're
he can
doing
get
now.
it over with.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
come on, get it
Because
together.
he probably has opportunities, but he probably talks himself out the pussy.
Yeah, $23.
Yeah, some
Because we may be interested and be like,
23 years old, you could probably go get yourself some
What do
pussy
guys do
for
to talk,
$200.
to
Like,
talk
come
you
on,
out
give me
the
a break.
pussy? Like,
Oh
what do
my
guys do that
God.
they talk themselves out of getting pussy?
I'm curious to hear this.
Because I'm sure we've all been in a situation where somebody done
name
talked-
drop, trying to
Right.
flex, throw your money around. It's just like
act like what they're not.
yeah.
All right, top 10 reasons on the board. How do guys talk themselves out of getting pussy?
That's hilarious.
Okay,
Talking about their ex.
Yes,
Oh, yeah,
somebody
talking
hear that.
about
or
their
talking about
ex.
your ex.
Number one reason.
Talking about your ex.
Or talking about my ex. Yeah.
Talking about their money when they ain't giving you none.
Exactly.
Ooh, if
Number
I go
two
on your
reason.
Instagram page and the shit look corny as hell.
Oh my God.
Now,
Or,
the
yeah.
real
If I
thing,
go
when
on
you
your
say-
Instagram
okay,
page
no,
and it's a
Instagram
bunch of
niggas.
memes
I'm curious.
and pictures of other people and
That's
no pictures
hilarious. So you wouldn't fuck somebody because they Instagram?
Yes,
It's
you
a-
can tell a lot
I
about
hate
them.
that.
hilarious.
I don't even like dating people with an
I don't like
Instagram.
guys that
If
have
you're
that.
not
That's
into-
not
When you see
I
my
don't like
Instagram,
that,
what do
because
you
you
think
should be
then?
busy.
I don't
Yes,
like
you're
guys
in
that are
the
active
industry.
on
You
Instagram.
need
Yeah, you
Okay, I'm
need
just curious.
Instagram.
If you're
You're
just
entertaining. I gotta
home,
show
just
my
on the
shit.
No, you're
gram,
entertaining.
like I
But
don't
you
like
do post
that.
a lot of women on your Instagram.
I post a lot of
Listen,
women.
you ever go
That
to
might be a
somebody's
turn
page
off.
and all
Yeah.
you see is all a bunch of memes
Yes.
and pictures of other people.
And maybe the people
Right.
begging for
Or
you
like
to
pictures
follow.
of like Scarface.
Yeah, like weird stuff. Like,
y'all
why are you posting all of
hilarious.
this? Instagram
the
is supposed to tell
money.
about yourself and your
Yeah, it's not even
personality.
you.
But I
and what
try
you
to tell
do.
men not even smoke weed together. I said, weed is for you and a female. I don't know when niggas started smoking this shit together. This is some gay shit to me.
They do all
you
kinds
know,
of stuff
men,
together. Get high
weed
pills.
is for a woman in your room. You smoking, you have a drink, and you fuck. When the
That's what
niggas
weed
start
is for?
passing
Sounds
this shit
good.
around?
Is
Sounds
that
good.
what that's for?
Sounds
Yeah,
good.
I've been trying to
Sounds
tell
good,
men all the
sounds
time,
good.
stop smoking weed together.
Stephanie, we
That's
smoke
what
weed in the
female.
bedroom all the time and never
Me
fuck.
and Gigi, we're just missing the sex. We're very gay for each other.
Okay, all right. I respect
Sometimes
that.
we're even naked.
Okay,
like,
well, most women do that.
completely.
Now, are you guys
And we
roommates?
smoke.
No.
Oh, okay.
We're
No,
just
we
like
just
really,
neighbors.
like we're like neighbors.
Yeah, we both live in Jersey.
Now, on
and
your
we're
block,
like,
can you
either
park?
I'm in her house, she's
can
in
you?
mine.
Do you have parking spaces, or
We
you
both
got a
live
double
in
park?
apartment buildings.
Yeah, we both live in buildings
So I
that you
have-
have.
Now, y'all live in Jersey
parking.
City, or
No. I live in Edgewater, and she lives in Cliffside Park. You know,
is that
so-
near like Park Edge or Saddlebrook?
It's North. It's North
It's by the George
Jersey. It's
Washington
right by the
Bridge.
George Washington.
Oh,
Bridge.
Yeah,
okay,
like
okay.
It's
right
like
off the
it's
Hudson
like
River.
it's like the Manhattan of
Right.
Jersey.
It's where all the-
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I grew up in Jersey City.
Yeah.
That's why I was asking.
So like we live like she lives up the hill and I just live down the hill. So
all right,
we're always like
That's hilarious.
we're like
Yeah, that's how it
besties.
is.
I never thought of weed as being an activity for men and women to do like on a date.
and that's just me thinking that.
All right, so
Roll
we-
up, bitch.
We were talking about men talking themselves out of getting some pussy. What are some other things that they could do? I'm gonna tell you something really crazy that happened to me one time. So when I was in high school, I was dating this guy, and he came and picked me up, and we had never did anything or whatever. So we were in a car, and he was like, "You want to come in?" And I was like, "No, I'm good."
Right,
you know,
right.
So anyway,
I see where this
so
is
he
going.
kissed me, and so I was like, "All right." So we kissed in the car, and he jerked himself off.
What?
What? How old were you?
He took it too
I
far.
was 17.
Yeah, he went way too far.
I think that was
And
excellent.
that's another thing too. I don't like a guy that's pressed for the pussy.
No. Wait, let's see what
Yeah,
happened.
wanted too
did you give him
bad.
head,
No,
or did you let him go?
I didn't do
Angela
anything.
did not get
I
that
actually
man.
told him.
That's
I said, "You don't really need me."
That's
Right, seems like you got it
And
all
I
under
actually
control.
never messed with him again after that.
Seems like you got it all
That's
handled.
I know.
So,
That was
ladies, let me
really
ask you a question. If
aggressive.
a man did that, you would think that you not need it
I would be weirded out. She was young
on the
so-
first date.
First date
that wouldn't happen
Okay.
to her
It
now.
wasn't
We
the
have
first
been
date.
talking.
They haven't talked for a while.
That wouldn't happen now.
I would hope not.
That's what
Now-
I'm saying. Like
no,
she was young.
If
so
that
she
happened down,
probably-
what would you do?
I don't probably
Call
put
the
it on
police?
I would
Instagram
probably
live.
call the
I don't
cops.
know.
Yeah, I jerk off and
Call the
go
police.
live before.
You wouldn't fuck him? You was like, no, stop.
No, that's
I'm gonna make love to
weird.
her.
A guy was, I was
Like, if
kissing
you've been
and we
single-
never did anything, and he just started jerking off.
No, he kissed you first,
Right.
and then it turned him on, and that's
he
what he
just-
thought he was doing.
instead of
Right.
He reached
asking
in his
to have
pants and
sex,
pulled
he
out
just-
his dick
Yeah.
and jerked. That's disgusting.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, that's
Now, what
like-
if it was a nice size?
that's
You go,
sexual
Where did he
harassment.
come? Where did he put it?
I don't know if he came or not. I just was done.
Oh,
Yeah, that could turn
I didn't
you
stay
on.
for the end.
harassment. It was sexual
Yeah, I had a
harassment.
guy come
And we're like
jerk
outside.
off and
Right.
right. on my leg.
In the
And I
car.
just felt like relieved that he didn't need me after that.
Right.
You would have felt relieved, or you'd have been
No,
mad.
I've had a guy jerk off and come on my leg, like come like right here.
Right, and that's a nice thigh. Okay,
Thank you. And he came on
Yeah, I've
it,
seen
and then I was just like, yeah, well, you know,
that was
at
it.
least I don't have to.
Where were you
I don't
at?
do nothing.
I don't think we were in a car.
Oh my god.
You know?
Would you have fucked him if you didn't masturbate?
No, that's why he masturbated, because I wouldn't fuck
Oh,
him.
good. Okay, so
He wasn't gonna get none anyway.
let me share something with you, ladies. I'm hearing what I'm hearing.
So, yeah.
in life, we always hear what women, the thoughts of women, how they move. So we're gonna put y'all up on game on how we need y'all to know what men think.
Okay.
If you don't fuck a guy's going to masturbate, so hoping that one, it'll turn you on, or two, that he'll be relieved so he don't attack your ass.
Oh, shit.
But it's not to belittle you. Yeah, it's not to belittle you. It's not to be offensive.
Well, he should have took his ass in the bathroom.
Or
Honey,
home.
have you seen yourself
Go home.
By himself.
Have you seen yourself in
wants
You're
to
a
watch
beautiful
you.
woman.
That hasn't happened to me. It happened to Angela.
Yeah, all you ladies, all you ladies are beautiful. So when men meet beautiful women, it's like kryptonite. It's like crack cocaine. Everything a nigga ever thought of in his life, everything tries to come out in 5-10 minutes when he meets you. That's why sometimes guys stutter, because they can't get everything they've ever learned out their mouth fast enough. When it comes to sex and you're a beautiful person, a man will do certain things to try to seduce, try to lure. Most of the time it backfires, but I wanted you ladies to know that if it ever happened,
Have some mercy.
Have a little mercy.
Aw.
Just
Have
a
some
little mercy.
compassion
Yeah, have some passion.
for the
Don't
guy
be
that
so hard
jerks
on
off on you.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, but I think if you're going to masturbate, at least y'all should be fucking for a while.
Right.
Yeah, not like on. I wouldn't do it on the
That's
first
what I'm
date.
saying. That's the weird part.
Now, I'm gonna tell you
we
something
had
I would do.
sex a few
Like if I
times.
met y'all and we was dating and I would go
All of
down on
us?
you. Would you think that did that turn you off?
Wait, what happened?
I would have oral sex with you
You better.
On the first date?
on the first date.
On the first date.
When I
What's
got
up?
like date.
No, I would. Now, let me explain to you. I might talk to you like 2 or 3 weeks
And
on
then
the
have
phone,
a first
and
date.
then that's the first date. No, I believe in eating pussy, and I
But
want.
are you expecting
Immediately.
something back?
No,
Okay,
I'm a
cool. with
concierge.
that.
I believe men should be concierge.
Are you hoping for
Okay.
something better?
No, I just rather please a woman, long as I can hear you come, and I'm good.
You don't get blue balls?
No, I don't get blue balls. I have what you call dick control. I'm disciplined.
No, but I feel like when you're dating somebody and you're not in the mood and he's like, all right, then, and he pulls it out and he busts his nut
Right.
right there, it's like, all right, you're annoying. Go ahead, go clean yourself.
But you wouldn't go get the
not
hot towel?
different, but yeah, not
Yeah,
like
but y'all
I
should
just
go
met
get the hot
you.
towel. You see a man do
First
that.
date in the car.
Yeah,
No, I would eat your pussy in the car. I
Jesus
wouldn't pull
Christ.
my dick out. I'll
It's hard to eat
make you
pussy in
come
the
first.
car.
Not
You got to be
really.
That's
flexible.
awkward.
You got to take yoga.
Depends on the
Awkward
car.
positioning.
Depends on the
You
car.
got to take yoga.
Yeah, it depends on which
Or you got to get in the back seat at
Yeah,
least.
of course you gotta
All
get
you got to do is
Yeah.
recline. You put one leg up. That's why the girl you date got to be flexible. You put one leg up, and then
On
you
the
go.
driver's seat.
And if you're real talented, and if
trying
you're
to
real
figure it out.
talented, most men
flexible.
go to the front. But I always try to teach men to have oral sex from the side like a harmonica, and you go up and down.
Like a harmonica.
Like you go
Like
up
Stevie
and down
Wonder.
the side.
What
It's
in the
phenomenal.
harmonica?
See that I have all your whip doing that. It's a style
Harmonica.
that's
What
fucking
in the
phenomenal.
harmonica? Nah, but
Harmonica
I think I've had somebody eat my pussy like that before.
I'd rather eat. I like to get my pussy ate while I'm laying down. I don't like to. First of all, I don't like to squat above your face so much.
Oh, I
don't
hate because
like that
I'm not a
either.
small girl.
Yeah, I don't like that
Me
either.
too.
And I
have
hate
a,
it.
I have a,
Yeah, I don't like that.
Right. It's just
I'm not
also
a
it's like
small
not
girl. It's
comfortable.
just, yeah, I'm just like,
No, I might fall
Guys be
asleep
so
on you and
annoying
wake
they
you up
want
at
you
3
to
o'clock
sit
in
on
the
their
morning and do it from the back.
That's fine.
That's not see. That's
am
what
I
I'm
on
saying.
am I on my knees or am I just
If you
to the
sleep,
side?
if you sleep,
Yeah, I sleep.
yeah, I'm gonna get you at 2, 3
get
o'clock
you.
in the morning. I'm already setting it up because I know what I'm doing. Bitch, I'm tired right now. But 2:30, 3 o'clock when I go get a snack,
Oh man, the worst.
get my strength up, I'm gonna get you.
The worst is when a guy wakes up in the middle of the
That's
night, ready
funny.
to go, and he wants you to suck his dick, and you have morning breath.
Oh my god.
Or cottonmouth.
So
Right, it's
annoying.
like-
That's terrible.
No,
Give
you
me
gotta
a
learn
moment.
technique, ladies.
No.
You turn your head.
Wait. If
you turn
my
your head certain ways so you the breathing don't go directly
No,
on
I'm
nigga
more
face.
concerned
No,
about
the
the
dry
cottonmouth. You're like
mouth when you
sleep,
try to
knocked
suck
out
his
sleep,
dick.
or from the club, just passed out, and now it's just
It
like,
don't matter. Rock it.
Yeah, that tap.
it
Rock
doesn't-
it,
if
lady.
my-
Like, I don't.
And you have to drink a lot of water because I was at the
gotta
mayor's
keep
office.
water by the bedside.
Exactly.
I was at the mayor's office earlier today, and research has shown women in the New York area have been passing out from dehydration because your water intake is not at a high level. So you're not using a lot of saliva, and women have been passing out, hitting their head on radiators in the local area.
Every day you're at the mayor's office learning something new.
All the time.
know.
Yeah,
Like,
I was
exactly.
at the mayor's office early today.
Yeah, I sure was.
I could wake up with a dry mouth. If my man says that he wants to get a blowjob, mine should start salivating.
But I can
right
look
away.
at your mouth.
No, it's going to happen, but it's
all
like,
of y'all. Let me see your neck.
I gotta
yes.
wet, but
I'm
who
like,
wants
yes,
to
we
have
woke
it?
up
I
on
like
the
that.
right foot
You know?
Let me tell you,
today.
all you ladies got nice necks. Your neck structures is phenomenal.
further back it go, the
you was
wetter it
born to
get.
give head.
Oh,
Because no one's
Jesus.
never told you that. All of y'all was born to give
You're
head.
not good for nothing else.
You got the
Yeah,
nice
the second
lips.
day.
You got the upper body strength, the neck
some nice
strength.
lips in here.
It's beautiful.
Now, Saniy'yah, are you happy with how you were portrayed on Basketball Wives?
Hell no.
All right, so clear it up since you have this floor right here, right now, for you to
What
say
part?
anything you want. Because you came on there, I was like, damn, you were so mean to that girl. You made her
But
cry.
see, that's the thing. Like, all right, and a lot of people.
TK, she's a stylist because I know you don't watch TV.
Right, exactly.
So she was on Basketball Wives. She was called over to the house to help style a young woman on the show who they said, had
They
gained some
said
weight,
she
had a
needed
baby.
Right.
makeover.
She gave her a but she was very mean to her.
But
But
she
why?
was mean to me. See, this is the thing that I'm learning about reality TV. This was my first season, even.
And are you
doing
still
it.
on there now too?
Oh well, yeah.
Okay, cool.
You have to see.
Okay.
But however, this was my first season doing something like this. So when I went to do the makeover, I mean, I've styled people before. I've never been welcomed like that before. So when I came there, it was attitude, it was tension, it was weird, and some time went by. Her and I talked and connected and got a rapport, and we were good. So when we started the styling, if you could remember the episode, it was kind of cool. Like we were talking and drinking, like we were both drinking, and then it was like, I guess they want it to be a certain way in reality shows, and she was pulled away, and when she came back, her whole demeanor was different.
They were like,
So
"You need
now
to
I'm
spice
like,
it up."
It wasn't you. It was somebody told her something to do.
I guess because the thing is, like,
Mona
I
Scott is
filmed
producer of
before,
this?
so my
No.
producers
No, Mona Scott
kind of
knows
know me
this.
and they know my
Okay.
personality. So I guess they were kind of looking for something
Drama.
in that moment. Exactly. So it was, so say for instance, if I be like, oh my God, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, and I come back and I'm just treating you like bitch, like mean to you, like would you wouldn't be like receptive of me. You would change as well.
Right.
So I'm like,
you
is she
reacted.
fucking serious? Like the whole time I'm filming, my face is just like, is she serious? Because she wasn't being like that before. So the whole makeover shifted. And me, I'm not about to let you act crazy with me. I'm not about to let you talk crazy, any of that. So of course I got defensive and I was rude. But with shows, like it's like you have hours and hours of taping and you see like 3 or 4 minutes of it.
Right.
And
So
it's
they
the
took some-
worst 3 to 4 minutes.
Yeah, that's what they do.
You know what I'm saying? So it was just like me watching it. I was new to it, so I didn't know that you can edit something to make it look a certain way. So when I'm looking at it like, wow,
It
but
took all day to do 3 minutes on the scene.
yeah,
It's
but then I don't
crazy.
know if
And that
you
ain't even how it
seen
happened.
Right.
later on, she apologized to me. So if I was that rude to you, why was I owed an apology?
Right.
Like, you see what I'm saying? So that's the only thing with
It was
reality
the producers
shows.
and directors. They put something in her ear to act a certain
Yeah,
way.
I know. Now I know. You know what I'm saying? So
Now, I'm
moving
sorry to interrupt.
forward,
Are you a stylist on the show? Or
yeah, I didn't
okay.
want to go on as someone's girlfriend and all of that. So
Okay, cool.
I just went
So
on
you do
as
hair as well?
hair, clothing.
Okay, you're a hustler. Okay, you get
Yeah.
money. Okay.
I actually feel like the whole approach to the makeover thing that they took was kind of the wrong approach also. Like if Evelyn felt like, okay, I want to give this girl a makeover because I don't like the way she looked, I don't like how she came to an event dressed, I think that she should it shouldn't have just been, bam, we getting you a makeover. She should have kind of pulled her to the side and not put her on the spot so
Right.
much. And
But
even
they
if
do
it
that
was,
because she can react that way.
Right.
That would make too much sense if they did that.
That's
You
not
know
real
what I'm
life.
saying?
and I feel like that would
Right.
have cleared up a little bit of tension between you and, because you were called in to do the service. It wasn't your idea.
Exactly.
But she
I had never
acted-
even seen her
Yeah, you
before.
didn't.
Right, but her reaction, from what I took from watching the show, her reaction was as if you wanted to come style her to give her a makeover,
I
as
had
if it
never
wasn't
met her.
exactly
When
as
I
if
was
it wasn't
walking
somebody
up,
else's
they said
idea.
she was like, this bitch.
Yeah, but that's all a
Like
setup.
that's so it was
That's
just
all
like
set
they
up.
threw both of us, and I want
Right.
to speak for her as well because they threw both of us into that situation. I mean, I'm just not as weak as other people, but I'm not going to ever cry. But you started it, so deal with
Yeah,
it.
they knew what
That's
they
pretty
was
much
doing.
how it was.
The directors,
and
whoever
even
the director, producer, yeah.
even with like the whole meme situation, I had made a comment about the meme, but her and I had, that's like when we were in the makeup room and we're on Instagram, and I'd be like, oh my God, we're getting our makeup done, and I'm like, sometimes we're not ugly, we're just broke. And then we come in here,
Yep.
and Gigi said, what was that you told Angela? And I repeated. You know what I'm saying? You just laughed at it, and now you're offended. So that's once again, I'm like,
Right.
is she fucking kidding me?
So you're dealing with so
Right.
you dealing with messy people.
Messy.
Yeah,
Oh,
but it's a reality show, so
Reality
it's
TV.
That's why I
expected.
can't watch it.
Yeah,
It's
all that.
expected.
I can't
But I
watch
just
it.
didn't know going in because I'm like, I hate to use the term real, but that's just my
Now,
demeanor.
Saniy'yah, you did not think that show was going to be.
No, I didn't. But
Real
I'm just
either.
saying it's
You knew.
inserting it. It's
you
just
know
like
what? 'Cause
the
what it
mind
is
games and the way that they manipulate. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't, because like I said, I'm not making any excuses for anything, but I wasn't.
Now you know.
Yes, but in the beginning, it just was like, is she fucking serious? And then you don't know what they want from you.
And then they probably knew things about you from like your past that they knew. That
I have
bring
filmed before,
into the
and
show.
and they know that. They know that if
They know
they
she
need
has
to
some
get
drama.
it popping, it'll
Right.
get popping. So I believe that's why I was tried. You see what I'm saying? But had I been smarter, I would have did it way different. I was just too raw, I believe.
And then if you wouldn't have been so raw, I probably wouldn't have made it onto the show.
Yeah,
everything I
right.
did make was the highlight of the show. They act like, oh my
So
God,
you
she's
are coming back
crazy.
for next season.
I don't know.
Well, we'll see. If not, there'll be other opportunities.
They don't like you to. They like it to be like a little mysterious, but they would be dumb not to have me.
All right, so yes, because we don't want nobody to be dumb. Tika, you don't watch no reality shows
Not one.
At all.
I have never watched a reality TV show.
Why not?
Yeah. One, I'm too busy. You know, when I get to bed, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning.
I watch
I'm up
all that
at
stuff on the
4:30.
plane.
Yeah, and I get up at 4:30. And
Me too.
DVR
I just really thought when I heard a lot about it, it degraded our black women too much. I hated
It
to
does.
see our
Fighting
women
and stuff.
fighting and arguing, and because it was giving just a bad example to the children out there. And that was just my opinion on it, so I never watched
Just
it.
to put it out there, they had wanted Stephanie to be on Love and Hip Hop.
And me, I was supposed to do Love and Hip Hop.
Really?
Season 2 in New York.
Who are you gonna be on there with?
Season 2.
Saniy'yah. Who was you supposed to be on?
And for the people that's listening,
Let's
I'm,
go back
I'm
to
not
season
against
2.
it. You take situations like that and you milk it and you make it for
Right.
what it is.
And some people have done that, and some people haven't.
Get what's my man's name that with the beard that was married on the reality TV show with the model from Miami,
Married with the model.
Atlanta, Pete,
Oh, Peter.
Peter Gunn? Oh, okay.
Peter, no, not Peter.
From Real
Gunn.
Housewives.
Peter Thomas from
Peter
Real Housewives
Thomas.
of
Peter
Atlanta.
Me and Peter Thomas go way back in mind, way before he.
How can I be down?
Yeah, we go way back, right? So one day I pull him to the side because I know him from the streets, and I said, "Pete, I've known you a long time. Why would you do this show? I know you. I know your history." And he just broke it down. He said, "My wife makes $1 million a year, 300,000 off the books."
Yeah.
And it was just a lick for me, and I just took it like that.
And now he's got his own show.
Yep.
Yeah,
yeah,
he does. How about that?
yeah, and so he flipped it. So my thing is, I was against men selling their soul
For
for
that.
publicity and money.
Yeah.
That's just me.
Yeah.
You know. Now, if you think like me, sometimes your ass will end up broke and not have nothing.
Now, Steph, why didn't you do it?
They wanted me to, do things that wasn't me. I feel like I have my own platform and I have a lot of plugs and friends that, would film with me that would otherwise never even think about being on that show.
Exactly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I felt like I had my own platform. If they didn't want to film me on my platform and by my terms, then it wasn't going to happen.
Cheers
Yeah.
to you.
And that's exactly
And
what
that's why
happened.
it didn't happen.
Yeah,
Because they
exactly.
definitely was
That's what I'm
calling
saying,
me like, "Hey, can you
Yeah.
talk Stephanie into this?" I was like, "No."
Yeah, no, and they kept wanting to put me in awkward moments
Yeah.
with people from this city that I'm from, and I know everybody. I feel like I should know,
That's right.
and I'm always willing to meet new people, of course. But like they wanted me to hook up with these people in funny scenarios
Right.
that I'm not gonna lie to people and act like I'm friends with these people. I don't.
Okay.
I don't
Understand.
deal with these people.
All right, now with
Reason
the
for,
Oh, go ahead.
No, my reason for not really doing it is because for one, they wanted me to. I didn't want to ever come into, because I have businesses, I'm talented. I didn't want to come into a situation piggybacking off of a man, and for two, I didn't want to come into that situation already because I had seen season 1. Knowing I'm going to be fighting, I know me, and I'm like, this will never be.
I know
you
I'm
know what
gonna
I'm saying?
And
Like,
ain't too many people
this
gonna
will
beat you up either, 'cause
exactly.
your
And
upper
I'm like,
body
this will
strength,
never
what you bench
work
pressing,
out.
like
It'll
250?
never work out. So I'm just like, I'm cool, but then I heard you. But I'm thinking like, oh my God, basketball wise, this is perfect. This is a little better. I can just be me. This, that, and the third, and it's the same shit.
They
But
still
the
pull
great
the
thing-
rug
Yeah,
from
I
your
still
feet.
gotta
But the
drag
great thing that I
somebody,
see, you still keep getting opportunities.
Yeah.
Some people only get one shot, and that's it. You got another shot.
You know what's
and you
so
will
crazy?
get another shot.
Speaking of the makeover, and this is how funny life is, how God works. I actually filmed tomorrow. I was contacted by TLC, the network, to do bride and groom makeover. So I'm filming on that reality
that's
show.
good. So that worked out.
Exactly. So
You
it's
see?
just now people can see
Listen, let
me
me tell
in
y'all
my
something.
element, in my salon, really working.
Now, where's
That's
your
what I was about to
salon?
say. Let me tell you
In
something about
Claremont,
Saniy'yah.
Delaware.
Okay.
I've known Saniy'yah since the 90s. We was in the hair world in
Exactly.
Philly area for way back when the hair shows, when all of that life was really popping.
Right.
Really
And she's been talented way back when and is still talented to this day.
Good.
Thank
I ain't
you.
seen nobody do a better stitch braid than I done seen this one.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And beyond the styling with the clothes and everything that she's known for now, what people don't know is that she is a business owner, and she's been a business owner and been a leader in that industry in the area that we come from for
Thank
Okay.
you.
Now, you from
decades.
Delaware as well?
I'm
She's
from
from
Philly.
They from
Philly?
Philly.
Okay.
Yeah, but you know that
Yeah.
30 minutes up the road.
Do you feel like that wasn't so? We wouldn't even have really known that from
No.
watching the show.
No, you didn't see any of it.
Yeah.
And but it's so crazy because we film stuff like that.
It's called
but we just
entertainment.
but it's fine because, like I said, I learned from it. So if I am back for season 7, it will be it will be me, but it'll be more business and way smarter.
Now, are you dating anybody now?
Yeah, I am.
Like one person, seriously, that's your
Yeah, I have
man?
a boyfriend.
For how long?
Since November.
Oh, okay. Almost a
Okay,
year.
Yeah, that's good. How about you, G? You single?
Yeah, Gigi, how about you?
How about me?
I don't know.
I'm single.
Okay. All right.
Don't look at me.
I'm not married, but
Oh, she wanted
On
that.
paper, she said.
I'm not available.
Yeah,
she
okay.
Oh, I thought we were talking about on paper.
I'm not
Right?
married,
On
but
paper,
I might
I'm
give him
single,
up.
but
We talking about on paper,
very
right?
much spoken for.
Yeah, I'm just telling you know.
If I had to fill out a document that said married or single, I would have to check single.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
What about
you
it's
know?
complicated? What if that's in there?
It is complicated, but I'm still single.
Explain complicated.
You
Like
know-
this is what men want to know. See, you might think that you're single, but if you go out with a dude and the dude that you think is single with, will he try to whoop your ass?
Guys can talk to you for 2 days
Exactly.
and you're his bitch.
That's right.
But God forbid.
Real
Right.
talk.
That's my man.
You know how
That's
they
right.
are. Guys
Absolutely.
are possessive like that.
Yep. I'm
When's the last
single.
time you had a woman?
Man.
You're single?
I'm single.
With all this game you just dropped on us?
I'm single
Right.
because
All
I'm
of this-
extremely.
Right, I
All
told you
these
would have a
gentlemen, you
house.
picky, right?
Let me say to you about me. I'm a very, very busy man.
Okay.
I have my 4 kids. One works for Interscope Records. One plays football, and I have 2 beautiful daughters. And I give them my life. Then I run a comedy label, book publishing. I also have nobody never knew this for years. I sell jet fuel to Delta Airlines. I have a minority-owned contract
here.
for
Get
Power
outta
Fuel
here.
Solution. I'm 50-something years old. I had it ever since I was 35.
Get outta
I own
here.
buildings over there with Donald
Oh, so
Trump.
you get discounts on flights.
Yeah.
So
My name is Stephanie Saniy'yah.
So I have so much occupied. Now I do meet people that's nice, but they're not qualified. Beautiful, but to me, since I know all the answers to the questions, what I mean by that is I know what a woman should bring to the table.
What's on your list? Because it sounds like he got a list.
No, one thing you got to have $25,000 before I put my dick in you.
Oh, how
The
would
money's
you know?
the money's not for me.
Yeah, how does he know that?
I need to know
How
that
do you know?
I don't know, but somehow, some way, that's why you take your time to get to know somebody because you could listen
So what do you
and
like? Did you
hear
make a
certain
deposit
things.
today?
No. I just want a woman to bring something to the table because
get a
I don't
receipt.
need I don't
got to
I don't
bank.
need another liability. Yeah, I don't want to.
What
I
if she
don't.
got like 18,000?
If she got 18,000, got shot.
25,000 is nothing. What
Fucking
are you
No.
doing? What are you gonna?
Listen to me. I'm gonna take care. Listen to if a
Right.
woman is my woman, if she's my woman, I take care of my woman. If you my girl, if you live in enough spot, I help you with your rent. I help you with your car note. That's the way I move. The 25,000 is that you don't nickel and dime me.
Yeah,
I
hate
need
a nickel and dime, bitch.
I need $100 for this or $200 for this, and I'm traveling all over the fucking
so
country,
annoying.
and you
Who
driving me
asks for
crazy.
money like that?
You know, but no, there's people
Anytime I
that,
want
Yeah.
money, I want like 3,000.
Right,
at least.
right. I want a few
and to get
thousand.
$3,000 out of me, I gotta be with you for at
This is
least.
how the relationship is going to last because if you say no, just forget it.
Yeah, I'm not dealing with that. You know.
No one wants to be with a $200. Let me get it.
No, I don't wanna be with someone-
Let me get my nails done.
You gotta handle
Exactly.
that other
Like,
shit, and you gotta carry your weight.
Right.
Now, is there any particular lady that feels like you're her man? Because a lot of times we go with y'all and y'all don't go
I
with
think
us.
everybody think I go with them.
Shit, damn.
You know, and I think that's a beautiful thing. Like if I went,
That's a beautiful thing.
if I went on Instagram right now and said I got married, all them hoes would kill themselves. TK, no.
See, yes, you just talked about
Let me
men
go look
doing
at
that.
TK's
No.
Instagram.
But you got
No.
everybody feeling like you're their man.
I don't do that.
That's heartbreaking.
It's just that's what people think. When I travel the country and I'm
'Cause you
polite,
treat women all the
I
same,
treat
right?
people beautiful.
look at TK.
And I
That's
not
love that the kind of man that I am.
That's not
Like
good.
every time I see this beautiful lady, I bring her flowers.
He does. He brings flowers every time to the morning show.
Every time.
Can you imagine how you treat somebody who's having sex with?
And the flowers are beautiful too.
Every time I see her, I bring her flowers.
Oh, that's just gorgeous.
That's what I do.
Such a gentleman.
You know, and that's what I mean by being a gentleman. Like I'm doing Karen Hunter tomorrow on Sirius FM. Some white lady. I got to bring her flowers.
white lady.
Some white
But you
lady.
know why that's a gift and a curse? Because if you treat your women that way, and you aren't exclusive to them, so when you finally do settle down and they're all left in the dust, they're going to be looking for that. That's
No,
heartbreaking
my
for a
job
female.
is to teach you what to look for. See, my job is to my job is to give you the information. It's up to you how you process it. I'm a teacher. You understand what I'm saying? I'm an OG. I'm a GPS, and you're supposed to learn from me. I'm gonna teach you how to get your credit good. I'm gonna teach you how to come, because some of y'all can't come. You can fuck for life, but you don't know how to come. You're not a squirt. I teach you how to be a squirter. I teach you all.
How can you teach squirting?
Oh, you could teach a person to be a squirter.
You have a
I'm a
class.
pussyologist.
You have a class.
I've never squirted.
Yeah, 2 levels higher than a gynecologist. So it was only 2 of us in the world. One died in 1971, and I'm the last one here on Earth.
You seem like such a wonderful man, but I could never date a guy like you.
Right, and that's most.
You know
people have.
why? Because I hate friendly ass guys.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, he
But-
is.
I like
I'm
friends.
fine.
Like
my boyfriend that today.
my man buying her flowers, it's
But
over
you gotta
for you.
remember
We
now.
fighting.
No, you missed what I'm saying. I'm single.
What's good?
Buying her flowers.
Yeah.
See, if I was in a relationship,
So
I
you
would
mean
take.
to tell me? Hold on.
Yes.
You mean to tell me if you get serious with someone,
Yes.
let's say in a month or 2, you're gonna go visit
get flowers
Angela on the
Yeah.
Breakfast Club,
what
and you're
you
not gonna
do is you
bring
tell
her flowers.
You tell the person this is what I've been doing, and you hope that a person
and this
gonna
person gonna be
understand.
like, no.
Now let me ask you this:
No.
Do you buy Mother's Day presents for your children's mothers?
absolutely.
I mean,
that's
this
nice.
is the person you ask.
That's nice, but not if I'm.
This is the
Yeah.
person you
I
ask.
got 4 baby mamas. All of them got houses.
No,
I got 4 baby
listen
mamas. All
to
of them got
me.
cars.
Listen to me.
I got
My
4 baby
man-
mamas. Every year they get a diamond tennis bracelet or earrings. To this
Listen,
day,
this Mother's Day, the guy,
have men
the guy,
and they got men.
listen, the guy I was dating this
This is the way I
Mother's
move.
Day.
This is the way I
Listen,
built.
the guy I'm dating this Mother's Day, he was so fucking mean. He didn't even wish his baby mothers a happy Mother's
Better
Day.
not.
Well, why?
Amen. That's why he's
But
my
hold on.
baby. But
Now,
that's why
in
he's
all
my
fairness,
baby.
She's not a good mother.
In all fairness,
Oh, depends on
But that's why he's my baby.
Yeah.
That's
But
why
if
he's
this-
my
if this
baby,
woman
because he
is-
mean.
is raising
He mean.
kids, and
But
what if
she's
she's a
not,
great
though.
mom, and you
She
know,
doesn't deserve it.
No, here's my thing. I don't, I don't think for Mother's Day. Now, for Mother's Day, I don't think it's terrible for a card.
That's too much.
You know,
I prefer you just say Happy Mother's Day. You're not
exactly.
About to go
Say
get nobody
Happy
a gift.
Mother's Day.
what if the gift is from the child?
No.
No, the kid isn't gonna go buy anything.
Well, of
Get
course
outta
not. But
here.
you're saying this is from our son to you. Happy Mother's Day.
Let me share something with you later.
Junior said Happy Mother's Day.
I'm gonna share.
His little
I
bag.
would want my man to treat his child's
Yes,
mother well.
exactly.
Because I think that's a.
If she was deserving of it.
But you know, Angela, I have to say, you like that kind of guy. You like the really gentlemanly like guy.
do. I like nice
That's
guys.
what you
She's
like.
a classy lady.
Not me.
thugs.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
is
Right.
a classy lady,
Yeah,
and
she's a classy
I
lady.
respect that. And you know, to each his or her own, right? But
I'm
for
trying to
me,
date.
personally,
Angela, about another
I
year.
think y'all would make a great couple.
In about
from what
another
I'm
year.
hearing.
About another year, I'm gonna get her.
I'm gonna get her.
How old are you, Angela?
younger than TK.
Okay.
Angela's like 25.
So you don't. So do you like older men?
Do I?
I would take so good care of her,
I know.
but I'm so busy
She's
that I've been
busy, so it might work.
I've been plotting it for 2 years.
Now let's get back
Oh,
to
that's
this buying
sweet.
presents.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, let's go back to this,
go
please.
back to
I'm
that.
not
You
finished.
gonna date me? We gonna change that
I'm
shit.
not finished.
Children's
I'm not
mothers.
finished. I
The
feel
children's
like
mothers.
this.
Yes.
I feel like
Listen,
this.
I believe a man shouldn't give a woman more than one baby. I think it's rude. I think it's selfish.
What?
I think that any man that gives a woman 2 or 3 children is evil.
Now I'm gonna tell you something. It's hard to date a guy
I
that
don't
has 4
think
baby
so.
moms too.
It's
No,
a joke.
I'm cool on that.
It's a joke. Now I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why it's not hard. Most men who date still have baby mama drama. That's why it's hard, or they bring that drama home. To me, a real man, a woman will never hear a blink. Never hear a problem because he's taking care of his business. He don't have no issues. He bring his children. Like my kids, when they with me, I cook dinner at my home. I make sure that we eat at 6 o'clock every day. When I get ready to travel, my daughters, I have my sons meet me in Paris without flight tickets. I run my family like a true family situation. So when I hear women say they got baby mama drama, usually the man is not a leader. He still causes confusion with the ex-baby mama. He's not giving her what he wants, or he still could be fucking her on the low, and that's what causes confusion. Yeah. I'm not fucking none of my baby mama. It's just pure respect. Help raise my child. We keep it moving. I see your graduation. If you need me, call me. If there's something wrong with the grades, I handle that. But other than that, my babies follow me everywhere I go.
If there's baby mama drama, I know not even to fuck with the guy anymore because the girl, there's something going on.
Absolutely.
The guys that I've dated, the guy, you know, he has 2 baby mothers and ain't no drama because they play their position.
Right.
Yeah, but so you guys have a problem though if they buy a gift.
Yeah, for
I
what?
don't have this like my boyfriend's son is 7. So it's like he can speak. He doesn't even need to speak to her.
I'm going to share
She
something
doesn't
with
even
you
have him like we have him.
If
So
I could
he
say
don't have to
something,
talk to her.
I'm going to share something with you if you don't mind. If you ever date a man that has children, I want y'all to encourage him to do something nice for the baby mom.
No, I encourage him to be nice because he's very hot-headed.
Whether it's a card or a
have
rose, I want y'all to teach the man to send something because the child is watching.
True.
And
No,
this
I don't
is
think
bigger
that.
than that.
I don't think that the man should ever disrespect. I don't think a man should ever disrespect, no matter how much he hates her.
Yeah.
The mother of his child, no matter what. I don't think you should ever disrespect or disregard the mother of your child.
Okay, all right.
I don't think so. But you know, showering your baby moms with gifts and
Not showering, but
she
once
gets
a
money
year
from
for
you
Mother's
every
Day.
month.
It's not showering.
Here's the thing. I feel like why give her that attention?
And some bitches take it the wrong way.
Right.
And ladies,
In some
let me say something
cases,
to you.
I feel like the woman might
Okay.
deserve
You
it.
ladies are absolutely.
Depending on the relationship,
Yes.
I think that it's acceptable.
Yeah, and here's the thing.
Now, I would agree.
And here's
Case by
the thing.
case
Now,
scenario.
When
if your
a
man is a bum and he's not a good father, then he should do a lot for his baby moms because
You
she's
shouldn't
the
even
one
date him if he's a
taking
bum.
care.
Yeah,
Exactly,
that's
that's
so
what I'm
true.
saying.
And
The
here's
guys
the
that I
thing.
date with kids, they're
If
They're
I was
fathers,
in my
they're active
situation
fathers.
and I dated you or her, and you said, "TK, I don't really like you doing that for a year," we would sit down and have a conversation.
See, here's the
work it
thing
out
with
like
that.
adult.
If
Of
that's something that
course,
you've been
I
doing,
agree with that. I
and
agree
you're-
with that.
Because I have to respect your feelings.
If your kid's
Right.
mom is respectful to me,
You're never going to meet her.
oh hell no.
No, I don't believe. Why should y'all meet?
No, I agree with
do you
that
mean?
too.
Because
I don't
won't
need to
your
deal with
kids
her.
meet your woman?
My kids will meet, but the
But
kid's
don't
mom
you
won't have
think
to
that
meet.
the
her.
mom
they
should
would-
know who you're
yeah,
dating
who they're
because
with?
that's
No,
But
the
he has
kids
grown
can meet.
kids,
But
you know?
I'm talking about my kid's mom will never have to meet my wife.
He
or
has grown-ass
girlfriend.
they
kids.
can't come to
though.
the wedding,
Who cares? The kids could definitely come to
but
the
not the
wedding.
moms.
I wouldn't want them there.
But what
Yeah,
if they
that's
were
that
like,
awkward
who is
moment.
this woman you have around
No.
my daughter?
Now let me explain to you about energy. This goes back to energy. You never want to bring people in the room that you might think that could have hate in their heart.
But you just said y'all
Insane.
was all good.
But no, when you get ready to marry someone, feelings, anything could come up. Just like I wouldn't want to go to a wedding of an ex-girlfriend if I was with her. But then knowing me, I would do it.
But see,
Knowing me, I would do it.
here's where I disagree with you saying you're buying them gifts and stuff because that's like I said, women could take that the wrong way.
Listen to me, ladies. My kids is 15,
That's just
16
giving.
years
That's
old.
just feeding.
care if
That's
it's been
just
years
Two of
and
them's
you're getting
30,
married.
130,
So
127.
the 30-year-old's mother, she would have a problem with your new woman?
No, I don't have these type of problems. Matter of fact, we don't even
None
speak.
of your baby moms ever met ever?
They never met.
What?
Yeah, they never met because everybody's in different parts of the country.
Well,
What?
Yeah, they never met.
That's crazy.
Well,
But why do you need to meet her for?
I have
don't
two
know, I just
stepdads
never
and a
heard
total of
that.
about 20 siblings, and I have like 4 different stepmoms, and we all know each other, and we are all very, very close.
No, I wouldn't. Now that's one thing I wouldn't do. I would never let all of them be on the phone together talk because that's how bullshit starts.
Yeah,
No, I'll be honest. I think that's one of the things. I would never want to meet. I would never want to meet them.
Mine's only 10 karat.
For what? For what?
Wouldn't that make a woman
Like,
suspicious?
no.
Why can't?
I would be suspicious.
Let me
Why
say
haven't I
something.
met your baby
The
mother?
goal in life is the trust. So don't fuck with the person. If you ain't got trust, you shouldn't be with the person.
Let me ask you this. Okay, let's say that the person you're dating has a journal, and they leave you alone, and you see it. Would you
I'm
read
putting
it?
my glasses on.
Well, see,
I'm putting my glasses
gonna
on.
take it to 2017 because I don't know anybody with a journal right
But let's
now.
just say this
But
person.
I have the codes to my man's phone, and it's not like I snooped. He gave it to me. I've never, one time, but I don't.
What made
I
you
ain't
do it
giving
that one
nobody
time?
no code, and I ain't doing nothing wrong.
Okay, because it was like he was out. It was an event. He was out till like 4 or 5 in the morning, and then he was in the shower, and it was like, so,
Like, oh, you gonna come home and shower?
no. It was no. He was asleep, but it was like
Before
the
you get
next
in bed.
morning, like about 10 in the morning, and it was. I'm just was like, but it was nothing on there, and I felt dumb. So
what
I
if
was
he
just
deleted
like,
No, I don't feel like
no,
a
he didn't have a
Snoopy.
chance. He was in the shower, and I just
Let me
looked
tell
at
you,
it.
and that's what I mean by being right in life. Mm-hmm. When you come home, you can leave your phone on.
Yeah, like
no
I don't.
problem.
I never.
But
ever,
let's just
none of
say
that.
you
I
see
don't
that they
even
have
want
it.
to.
They have a journal. Maybe they're just recording certain things. They're just getting their whatever out. They're
I'm
a
not
writer.
gonna read it.
Would you?
I'm
read
not
it?
going to read it.
I'm not gonna read
do
it.
The old me
G?
would, but the new me I wouldn't.
Exactly.
Because it's caused
G.
See,
problems.
if you're young,
Listen.
you'll read it.
Yeah.
But if
the
you
old
mature,
me, I would
right?
have.
Exactly.
The old me, I would
totally
be searching
No.
for.
All that starts bullshit.
My nosy ass reading, I'm gonna be licking my finger.
Exactly. I'm reading. Listen to me. I've had access,
really?
I've had access. I've had access to almost every guy I've ever dated's phone.
Yeah.
And I do not look through it because I just
We
don't.
not talking
But
about
that's the
phones.
thing.
We talking
Yeah.
about a
Journal.
journal.
Yeah.
But see,
But a
I'm
journal,
making it
like
like
you
a
giving
reading,
me
like the
all the
same
sauce. I want
Everything.
I
I'm
want
reading.
the sauce.
You
I
would read it?
want
I wouldn't read it. Because I
and
don't
any
want
man
nobody
writes
to
some
read
shit
my
down there, he
journal.
deserves
I'm
anything that
reading.
happened to him.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said 2017. I'm
Shit.
going to say.
I'm
You-
Snapchatting that shit.
You write something down, you deserve to get caught. Man,
What if it is-
I'm a smack you.
What if in his journal you see that he said that he was so high that his best friend sucked his dick?
Oh my god. What? I'm cutting it off.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm cutting the dick off.
I would never
Snapchat.
even-
And it was
That's
a,
gotta be
Lorena
sad for
Bobbitt.
you ladies.
I would never.
it's another
even-
man.
I can't. And that's
Chop, chop.
you know what's so
No, I'm
crazy?
playing.
That's something that wouldn't even break my heart. I'd just be like,
Ugh.
Here goes story.
Right.
Here
Disgusting.
goes story,
and then I
right?
just move
Oh,
on.
this is
Yeah.
deep. I was on the
But
phone.
I
Even be
believe-
heartbroken.
I'm a believer that there's a lot of guys out here having sex
I
with each
totally
other.
agree.
Oh hell yeah!
This girl from Compton, she was explaining to me, and tough dude, like I know the dude, and she was saying how she broke up because she thought he was gay. So she said, "TK, I'm going to give you the scenarios. What do you think?" So she said that with a minister now, pastor.
Oh, yeah, I believe it already.
She said that he came home mad one day. She said, "What's wrong?" He said, "Such and such is making a pass out of me. What the fuck you think the kind of dude I am?"
the minister's cursing like that?
No, the dude is acting like that. The pastor made a pass at him.
Oh, okay.
Now watch where we're going with this now.
Okay.
Now, a couple weeks later, his phone is off. He didn't have no money to get his phone off. He called her for her to pick him up. He was at some event.
First
When
of
she
all,
came to the
you
event,
lost me already. But
Yeah.
you can't keep your phone.
when you came to the event, she knows he's coming out of a service thing with the pastor, and his phone was on the next day. And she said to go. I said something went down between the two. So she wanted to know.
Somebody made a donation.
And she had all the. It was more because it's been a while now. I can't put them all together, but that's just one of them. But to the men out there doing that type of shit, I just don't get it, ladies. Look at you, beautiful ladies. Why would a motherfucker want to go fuck with a dude? Now,
Some people
now,
like me.
now
Like
wait.
it there.
Let me
Yes,
put this out
exactly.
here because I know there's some sensitive people in the world. I don't want nobody protesting against me or following me or causing any type of confusion because we live in the world now.
Yeah.
You got to be careful what you say. I was just giving an
hates
opinion.
gays.
I'm gonna change that thought for a minute.
never said
I'm not
that.
gonna say I like y'all, but I'm not saying I hate you either. So please forgive me.
Nobody's ever made a pass at you?
No, once when I was 14 years old, I was
my
at a
God.
track meet and I was in the bathroom and some white guy had said something to me. And I almost caught a assault case.
What'd he
'cause I took
say?
the spite. He wanted to suck my dick, so I took
Well,
the
yeah,
spite.
Older pedophile?
Say it again.
Like an older pedophile type?
I can't remember. I just know it was a white guy. I was 14 years old.
Okay.
Set
I
it
was
up.
at
So
a
you
park.
had on some small track shorts.
Well, I don't know about small.
What?
But look at it. She's setting the whole scenario.
Yeah, because I like to visualize
But we was in
Now,
the bathroom. He was on one end
No,
and
hold
the
on,
other.
slow down. So
That's
you had on them
hilarious.
running shorts.
I had on running shorts. She is
With the thighs
hilarious.
out.
So wait.
the V.
Nah, I know your calves. You have nice calves. From what Charlamagne said, you have beautiful calves.
Right.
Charlamagne is so
said it.
crazy.
Right. Well, let me tell you what
Wow.
Charlamagne happened. The other day I was at his show and I had shorts on.
You
Like
These
running
shit-
shorts again.
Right. No, it was some Balmain jean shorts.
Okay.
So
They
he
were
says,
long.
"Damn, TK, what the fuck, yo?" Because I could tell he's been working out, so he was just admiring of
Your
my
calves,
age.
yeah.
That
You do look great.
Yeah, because he was like, "Damn, dog, what
You
the
do
fuck?"
look
you do?"
great.
So my calves is like probably bigger than your legs. So that's what he was
my.
tripping off of. And he was like, so he brought
So
it
were
up
your
on the
calves
show
like
today.
that back then?
I still had calves like that back then.
Okay, and the little shorts.
I don't think the man
little
said anything
shorts,
about the
big
calves,
calves.
but I'm laughing.
You was at the urinal?
I was in the urinal, yes.
Oh, well, he saw your big black penis and was like, hey, I
But
like
that
that in my
motherfucker got
mouth.
his ass whooped
How
out.
could somebody just say?
I think he just said it. I don't think that
Yeah,
he's.
throw it
Like,
out
can I
there.
suck your dick?
Yeah, he just said. I was
Who just
14
says that?
years old. I was running track. I remember it like it was yesterday. Mm-hmm. But I'm glad that I'm not in that era. I don't do nothing to cause anything to mess with my spiritual journey. Mm-hmm. That's where I'm at. I'm on my spiritual journey. And I don't want no confusion. I ain't having no threesomes. I ain't dealing with no other niggas. I just want everything from here on out to be beautiful.
But you have a whole bunch of bitches that think that you they man.
Yeah.
Well, no, babe, when I put that ring on your finger, we shutting that down.
So you're planning on marrying Angela?
Oh, I think Angela's the greatest woman in the world.
You do?
Oh,
Absolutely,
honey.
I'll
man.
drink to that.
I just been watching her for a while. I'm like, I'd like to do intel, like the FBI.
That's crazy. I like how you operate.
Yeah, you got to watch a
got
person for a
patience.
minute. Yeah, you got to have patience. You just can't, because you can't mess up a life. And you can't get your life messed up not knowing what you get yourself into. You got to get to know. So she appreciated me being a gentleman, and that's the key. That is definitely the
Would you
key.
read my journal?
No, I won't read your journal, babe. But I will eat your pussy on the
I
first
will
date.
say this is so crazy because I don't have a journal. But my boyfriend told me one day I was asleep and we always cuddle, and he took my fucking thumb and fucking unlocked my phone.
Why did he do that?
I was so mortified. There's nothing in it, but it's like I don't.
It's
delete
a weird
shit.
thing.
But
That's a
my
weird
old shit is in there. But
That
he
could've
said
been
that he
taken so
scrolled
long.
and was just like, I'm tripping, and like just like like the phone. But I was
You
just
should
like,
delete
what?
anything anyway.
I don't like to delete.
And let me
People
tell you
forget.
why. Let's say one day
forget.
in the future, between now and Christmas,
I delete everything.
he's sitting there, he's chilling, he take your thumb, he looking at your hands, he just take your thumb and just do it, and he sees something from 2016. 'Cause you know
That's what I'm
sometimes-
saying. So, like my old stuff, I was just like,
men are the weakest creatures
I
on
know.
earth, and you could
that
have
the
licked the ball in 2002. Never even knew this nigga exists.
that's the problem
And
we have.
He would think
I
you did it to
swear.
him.
I swear,
You
it'll
licked
be
that
like
nigga's
somebody
balls
from like.
in 2002 at the Renaissance.
I don't believe
At the
it.
Renaissance.
Fuck you.
I don't even know you.
Y'all wasn't even at the Ritz.
Oh, that's
The Renaissance.
You
hilarious.
had you looking balls at the Renaissance.
Yes, now my boyfriend does do that. I
And that's
swear.
what I'm saying. That's why you
Yeah,
got
I
to
used to
delete
mess with
stuff.
such and such.
Right.
Do you
10
tell,
years ago.
Right.
We
you
have-
tell him everything?
if he asks me, yeah.
Don't do that either.
No.
Hell no. Men, they set you up. They get you to tell your story. And then later on, like, bitch, that's
They
why
use it against
them
you.
3 niggas fucked you and you ain't shit, or that's why that motherfucker owe you, you owe that nigga 20,000. You don't never give a man information to use on you at a later date. It's
wish we
always
would've
I
had
don't
this
know
conversation
when you go
10
to a
months ago.
hotel for the first time or you go out of the country even though you've been. You always got with a dude act like it's your first time going. Niggas always want to feel
Damn,
like
he
they
telling you to lie.
Christopher.
Somebody else
they,
told me
See,
that.
I
Niggas want
can't
to feel
do
like they
that because
Christopher
now
Columbus.
with Instagram, like my man, I've been everywhere.
Yeah, but I'm saying if you meet somebody else,
That's true. I
You
wanna start
always
doing
let a
that.
motherfucker think he the first one. You don't want to go into this is you.
Until they be like, welcome back, Saniy'yah.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Be like, now it's like, who the fuck was you here with?
Exactly.
Oh, you can't win.
Same drink you always get?
yeah.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
Your usual?
You're like, what the fuck?
That's
having
so
your usual today?
interesting. So true.
Well, TK Kirkland, we thank you so much for coming through and sitting with the ladies.
Thank you so
and
much.
Saniy'yah, we're looking forward to seeing you on the next season of Basketball Wives.
too.
And on TLC.
Yes.
Yeah, you're gonna make big moves, huh? Just use that stuff as
Did you
a
just say you
platform.
had big boobs?
No, you're gonna make big moves.
I heard big boobs too.
I said you got,
I
you're
have
gonna make big
headphones
moves.
on.
You change your mindset,
I heard you
ladies.
say
Change
big
your mindset.
Nasty mind.
But Angela's hilarious. So you had on these little shorts.
She said you had on running
Oh, that's
shorts.
hilarious. And you got big
your big
calves. Oh my God.
I'm just trying to picture what this looked like in my head.
Set the scene.
And you were a runner, so that means your ass was firm.
Angela.
Hilarious.
You had a runner's butt.
Yeah, it was interesting. 14 years old. Whoop that boy's ass.
Oh my God.
Man.
That's too funny.
All right, any last words, Stephanie, Gigi?
Please donate to help Puerto Rico.
Yes.
United for Puerto Rico.com.
Yeah, that's sad down there. You know, we wish them well.
They need help.
And take the money if you can
They
personally, so you know they're going to get it. But let me explain to people why I'm on the show. Angela and I have been trying to do this for a while, and I knew back in January I was doing her show in September. But what's so great is this weekend, the Breakfast Club, and next time, Angela, I promise you'll be the host on the show because we've been going through different people missing each other. Because
Let me just tell you what he did.
Show.
He has the quote unquote Breakfast Club hosting his show at Caroline's this weekend. If you guys are here, y'all should go.
Okay.
On Saturday. But I'm in the Breakfast Club, but I was never asked.
And here's the thing.
So it's Envy and Charlemagne hosting TK Kirkland.
Why not your wife?
Now, let me explain to you why. No, let me explain to you why. There's
Angela,
a guy.
I'm sitting right next to him. You got a problem with this guy?
There's a guy between all of us. His name is Chris. Chris works for the radio station and the podcast.
Loudspeakers Network.
Loudspeaker Network.
You know
so
Chris.
I've always been going through Chris to get to her because she'll hit me back every now and then on Instagram. Instead of bothering her, I was doing things proper protocol, going through this particular guy. He was telling me that he was dealing with Angela and her people. So one day I just got tired of dealing with him because he wasn't getting back to me the way I wanted. I said, Angela, I'm trying to do your show. She said, I'm looking forward to it. That was a couple months ago.
Okay.
She said, when are you going to do it? I said, in September. So this week, for the last 2 weeks, a month ago, I was trying to book her. He said, well, I got to talk to Angela's assistant. I think she's going out of town. We're doing this. But no one was getting...
No one told me.
Right.
So, I keep seeing them posting on Instagram, the Breakfast Club. I was like, damn, they just going to ask me.
Exactly.
I'm not part of the show.
I wanted her on the show. Because I had everything mapped out. She's leaving.
Okay.
So I wanted everything to be mapped out. So we do this once a year. Definitely next year.
Next year, Lip Service is hosting.
Right.
That's gangster.
Lip service.
That's
hosting.
what we'll do.
Next year, Lip Service is hosting. You
No
guys-
check for Charlemagne and Envy.
You ladies ready?
Yeah,
And I
there's no
just wanna
check
put
for
it out there.
Angela?
We're doing our first ever Lip Service live at the Highline Ballroom.
Yay.
That's gonna
When
be
is that?
interesting.
Yeah, we haven't even announced it yet.
Okay.
But
Right.
Well, we just
I'm gonna tell
did.
you the date. It's gonna be. Hold on. Let me get the date for y'all. Let me make sure this date is right before I put it out there. I think it's November 28th.
Nice.
Well, I'm in Cleveland. I will come through.
See, he knows where he is already.
I know I don't.
I know where I'm at
But it's
in the
gonna
next
be
9 years.
Popping.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I book my own stuff. So I know for the next 15 years I'm booked.
And if anything changes, he can always say that he's in the military and he
Absolutely. Yeah, the coldest game in the
I'm just
world.
gonna do it
And it's
just to see
always
if it
easier to
works.
fly Southwest. And then when you fly Southwest, so you need to know this, you have to ask for any time fare. Any time fares, you call at the last minute ticket. When you say that, the tickets is like $79, $59. But what those people are trained to do, they try to give you the highest ticket. So you want to fly early in the morning at 6 or 7, you're gonna get a cheap ticket, or you fly late at night.
Is
and
that
the
the
ticket's
airline
cheap.
where you gotta rush for a seat?
Yes,
Yep.
you don't have
First
I
come,
hate
first
so
served.
much.
This is mad stressful.
here's
I'm
the
always in the
game.
middle.
Here's the
That's too
game.
stressful.
And you want to ask TK,
Ask
just
TK.
follow me. Just follow me. You get the ticket, you go to the gate, and you ask them for a pre-board. They're going to say you need a special seat. You say yes. They don't ask you what's wrong with you or nothing. They give you the pre-board, and you get on the plane first.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, you know what I used to do? This was my little scheme.
Here we go.
My ex-boyfriend was shot up before, and we used to travel. He would need
With
a
the
wheelchair,
wheelchair?
and
Yeah,
we
now I
had
get mad
so
at
many
those people.
privileges with that
So
wheelchair.
you
Yeah.
get a wheelchair.
So if I'm running late, I'd be like, wheelchair assist. So I'm
Right.
all through the
And I
airport,
get mad.
like,
And I watch.
But now when we see Saniy'yah in the airport with a wheelchair,
Let me tell you
We
what
gonna
I
make
do.
you
This
somewhere.
is
they
funny.
let you through the check-in
I watch
first. You sit in
people-
the front.
I
It's-
watch
it's-
people who do that. Like, this is one of my pet peeves. You're gonna laugh. When I see people in which I'm angry at them.
Really?
And I'm studying like an agent, like an FBI
To
agent.
make sure
Like,
it's
I need to make sure
wrong.
there's nothing
Motherfucker,
wrong.
when you better start crawling when they get you to, and they get them act like they
I ain't
all
gonna lie,
right.
I used to have a little limp.
I'm
I
like
swear, I used to
fake
feel
wheelchair
so
person.
Little lip, right?
I
I get up with
swear,
a little lip. I sprained my ankle.
Right. And I want to get these dates in real quick before we forget.
Yes, please.
This Saturday, Caroline's, 7:30 and 10 o'clock, Tampa, Florida. This Sunday, October 1st, October 4th. Wednesday, Orlando, Florida. Make sure you get your tickets at the world famous Improv. And then October 8th at the Bow Theater. Columbus Day weekend, the Great Too Short and T to the motherfucking K.
Hey.
Get your tickets. And it's going to be a cold show because I got Too Short opening for me. So it's a hip hop comedy show. So I've done this around the country. It was Scarface, Too Short, and me.
Oh, that's lit.
And I promote my own shows. So I got all this put together and I'm just truly excited, especially about the payday. That night.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Right.
I'm happy for you.
So fucking
That's
incredible
good.
right now.
I just feel so fucking
I had that all
incredible
together
right now.
like that. I don't even know what I'm doing next
That's
week.
amazing.
I know what I'm doing tomorrow.
I'm not doing the
So,
next 9
ladies,
years.
I'm inviting y'all to the show Saturday. Can y'all make
Saturday.
it?
I'm gonna be here.
Okay, I'm gonna give y'all tickets.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So we
I'm
could come.
totally down.
Get your
You guys
nice
will have
nice
fun.
tables.
I won't be there because I wasn't on the bill, but
I'll take a picture
That's
with
what
the
I'll call
Breakfast
you,
Club.
Yeah.
FaceTime.
And I
Minus
finally got her cell phone number, so I'm not
We
even
gonna
blowing
get-
her up.
We
I'm not
get
gonna
an
start calling
Angela.
until
We
like
might
next
move
year.
with
Timeline up.
faces
I'ma start
and
calling
hold
her
it
next
like
year.
this in the audience and be sitting there.
I'll be
and
like,
we'll
hey
be
guys,
Angela
I'm here
in the
too.
audience.
I'm part of the Breakfast Club.
We gonna call you on FaceTime and give you the mic, give you the TK so he can.
That's funny. Ladies,
right.
thank you so much, and may your pain be champagne.
Hey.
And I wish you guys the truly best.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
was
Saniy'yah.
fun.
Thank you, TK.
You're welcome, beautiful.
Thank you.